Welcome back to Tactical Pontoon. It's me, your host, James, and here we are. I mean, you probably didn't miss me. Haven't really been anywhere except for work, and considering that only 2 people have so far seen my video, and one of them may have been the tire that was a star of the video, it's not looking too promising. However, here I am, and there you are. You're probably not watching, but all is well. I probably begged you from Instagram or Facebook, or you're one of my family members that just misses me. So that's the only reason why I have a few subscribers. But I'm going to do this anyways because it's kind of fun. And being that Netflix is just about to go up to $11 a month, you pretty much may come back here because you don't want to spend that much. But I recommend it because Netflix is great. What have I been up to? Well, lots of work and not finishing my Polymer 80 builds, that's for sure. Those videos will be coming soon. Literally one of them sitting over in a box, still basically just waiting for a lower parts kit. The other one is inside. I took it with me to Alabama, and I had really good luck with it. It gave me no trouble whatsoever. The 40 caliber round is literally as powerful as I was told. I took it out. I shot the first round, and within 5 minutes, I got a phone call from the South African authorities telling me that I needed to come in because I literally killed an elephant. I was in Alabama. I shot the first round, the only round I shot, because I am now I'm now wanted in South Africa because I killed an elephant from Alabama. So beware, the 40 caliber round literally is that powerful. Sticking to my 9mm. I can't be wanted in South Africa or any other place where, I mean, I could have killed an elephant in a zoo in San Diego or something. I mean, who knows? So that's why the 40 caliber tactical pontoon build is safely resting inside. What else have I been up to? Doing some learning on tuning, on the variable cam technology that's built into the Challenger, the 5.7 Eagle Hemi. Variable cam technology. Basically, in that engine, it's not VTEC. It doesn't have a separate cam profile. It actually has a cam phaser built into it that changes the cam timing. Literally, it's not a very good representation, but you can change whether the cam is retarded or advanced. You can change the timing of the lobes, the timing of when it opens and closes valves a little bit better. So if you know the age-old adage of advancing a camshaft to give you lower end horsepower, or retarding a camshaft for higher end horsepower, this allows me to do so at my will, which gives me the ability to change my power band a little bit. Or in the case of the factory tune, which has basically a set, it's got a set angle, which is actually a retarded setting in the factory tune for anything part throttle aside from what it moves it emission wise, and I still need to find the proper channel in order to data log this so that I can watch what the cam is actually doing. But looking at the table that I have available, park throttle is terrible. It's a terrible setup. It doesn't move. wide open throttle from the research that I've done, because this is not new technology. Depending on how old you are and what context we're talking about, this is not new technology. People have learned how to tune these. They charge for it, and they're very good at it. I'm kind of hard-headed, and I like to learn my own stuff. That's why I got into HP tuners and why I did piggyback fuel tuning and whatnot on my own vehicles instead of letting somebody smarter than myself do it. I had to beat my head against a wall and read books and look at forums and try to ask a few questions without looking like a complete idiot. Just a semi-idiot. So from my research, the wide open throttle is optimized pretty well for a factory camshaft and a factory car, which pretty much mine is. I've literally done nothing to it except for remove 2 of the mufflers. A very worthy modification, I might add. So, that leaves me with the part throttle table, which I have messed with. I've done a couple trial tunes, and I'm pretty impressed. I can't say that it has lit the world on fire, and I cannot say that the car is appreciably faster, because Mother Nature decided to play a trick on me and gave me some pretty awesome air density the day I decided to put the first tune in, and it's probably going to stay fairly cool. Because the day before it was 80 degrees, and now it's low 60s. So, with what time I have, I've played with it. It's been pretty promising, and as I learn more, and as I get some real progress, I will be sharing that with you. And I really need to get the car down to the track. And one, it's been forever. And, I mean, literally my helmet has more dust on it than my my old supervisor, who's like 150. Like, I think he's literally made of dust. He could be Adam. Which is kind of scary, which would make me related. Let's not even go there. Anyways, so that's what I've been working on. The other thing that makes me want to get into the variable cam tuning is the fact that my next, or my only, or my first worthy upgrade on that car will be, and you saw me holding this just a moment ago, will be a camshaft. Now this beautiful, beautiful lumpy stick was originally going to be the camshaft that I was going to install. This is the camshaft from a 392 Hemi, or the SRT Hemi, or the Scat Pack Hemi. However, you will notice that beautiful little thing, that gigantic dip, it's bad. This camshaft that I had planned on using is no good. I bought it used. I bought it used off eBay. Not my smartest moment, but I like getting a deal. Fortunately, the seller worked with me. He returned every little bit that I paid him, and now I have a beautiful paperweight. Or, as is popular, if people are putting a chainsaw on, for a chainsaw bayonet on their AR-15, as a car guy, I should mount this baby on the bottom of my CBC AR-15 and have, a cam bayonet. I mean, this is a formidable weapon, and it shows my love of vehicles. So, I mean, that's a win-win situation. If I was totally into zombies, that chainsaw bayonet would be amazing, but camshaft bayonet, watch for it. It'll be the next big thing. So, got my money back, and I just happened to find another camshaft, brand new, the same camshaft, brand new for the same price, or it was $1.50 more. Ordered it. It's sitting in my other shed, waiting for installation. Which brings me back to properly timing that camshaft. That's my goal. As I said, once I get this down, once I learn a little bit more, I will be sharing it with you. Maybe you'll learn a little something. Maybe you have a 5.7 liter Hemi that needs a little bit of something, and you've purchased HP tuners, or you're looking at purchasing HP tuners. You can see how much of an upgrade you can get on the factory car with just a tune. And I will say, the factory tune on the Challenger RT is just, it's not very good. Between the timing and the cam timing, as well as the insane torque management, they really did not give that car much of a chance. But it is possible to open it up pretty well with just a tune. So forget the cold air intakes. Really, just don't. Yes, cut the mufflers out of there. Get rid of those things. It sounds just worlds better. You're not going to see much in the way of horsepower at this point. I mean, you're not going to see horsepower from something like that. You will hear horsepower, but you will not be gaining any horsepower. Tune it. So that's where we're at. That's what I've been up to, playing with my Hemi. Okay, so we will catch you next time. I've got some gun projects going on. We're going to be looking at some magazines, Glock magazines, some AR magazines. Probably going to do a little bit of a torture test. I know that's been done a million times, gun torture test. Haven't really seen one on the Glock magazines, and I'm a big fan of the Magpul GL9. Really big fan of that magazine. I've never had any issues with them, but what I have heard is in adverse conditions, these magazines fail, whereas the factory magazines do not. Now, I have a little bit of a theory about that, and when I do this test, we will look into that theory and see if it's actually true. So until then, I'm going to tactically pontoon my way out of here, go do some stuff, and maybe learn some more stuff that I can share with you. So, like, subscribe, maybe watch another video of mine. Give me an idea of maybe videos that you'd like to see. Maybe some tuning. I know I still need to finish my turbo tuning videos on the SRT4. We will get to that. One of my main people that I tune for, he's been having a lot of issues with the car falling apart, which is pretty common on SRTs. I know when I drove mine every day, I broke a lot of stuff. Like, literally once a month I replace something. Love the car, love driving that car. I miss mine. It's kind of, if you've seen my Instagram, you'll notice that I finally moved mine under some cover, and it's probably going to stay there for a little while. Maybe one day it'll be somebody's barn find, because right now I just don't have time for it. But anyways, he's putting a radiator in his car. We'll get back to some turbo tuning, and you know, that's what I got going on. So tell me what you want to see, or if you don't want to see. If you're tired of hearing me, you know, moan and complain, or I haven't given you good information that you'd like to, you know, go somewhere else, well, $10.99 a month. Netflix has got you. So until then, until we see each other next time, Tactical Pontoon, this is James, out.